Y'all know how long I've been looking for these potatoes right here? This the last one. I'm about to scoop this up and get it planted today. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is off to a great, productive day. As y'all seen in the beginning clip, I finally got those red potatoes I was looking for so long. But before I show y'all how I plant my potatoes, I want to get back to this cabbage. For those who watched yesterday's video, I had one of my cabbage getting ate by something, or something happened to the cabbage. A lot of people chimed in into the comment section, said it looked like something was eating on it. And I believe I know what it was. It was a cabbage monster. Yep, a cabbage monster got me and ate my cabbage. This hurt me so bad, y'all. This would have been the first cabbage that I successfully grew. But things happen, you know. So around here, nothing goes to waste. So what I'm gonna do is, because I don't know what was eating on this cabbage, I'm gonna cut this part of the cabbage off and throw it into the compost pile. Then I'm gonna give the rest of it to my chickens because nothing goes to waste. And I'm actually gonna take a piece of the cabbage and I'm gonna bait my trap over there. So if you've been following my channel, every time I bait my trap, I catch something different. So we'll see what we might catch this time. But let me go ahead and get the trap baited right quick, and then we'll go ahead and get the red potatoes planted. I'm so sad. Look how massive that cabbage was. Man, that was gonna be great. I guess the animals gotta eat too. They just gotta go eat somewhere else. I lost that one cabbage, but as you can see, I have several other ones growing. That's why you always plant more than what you really want, because you never know what's gonna happen. All right, so let's go ahead and get these red potatoes done. So what we have is some red potatoes. I end up paying $5.98 for the potatoes from Lowe's. Got another grow bag right here. We're gonna go ahead and get opened up, and I'm gonna show y'all how I go about planting potatoes. And as you can see, I have several grow bags full of potatoes, all of them at different stages. But you can see all of them are doing good and growing. But I am gonna show you how I go about planting potatoes. Now this is just my way. There's several different ways you can go about doing it, but I'm just gonna show y'all how I do my potatoes. Okay, so this is a real easy steps on planting potatoes. Like I said, this is how I do it. There's several different ways, but this is the way that I do it. But and not to say mine is right, it's just the way I do it. I'm doing what works for me, and you got to do what works for you. But got me a 10 gallon grow bag. I'm gonna open it up. Handy dandy knife. Got the soil. See the bottom of the grow bag, right? Nothing in it yet. I'm gonna layer the bottom with some soil. And this is gonna be a thin layer. All right, I'm gonna show you. It's not much, just a thin layer. It's a real thin layer of soil. All right, I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see what I'm doing. So you see the thin layer of soil down there. Add a little more to the side. I'm gonna go ahead, get the potatoes opened up. And as you can see, these seed potatoes are already sprouted. They're already doing good. All I'm gonna do is take them and lay them right on top of the soil. Just gonna spread them out. No particular fancy way. I like to try to put the eyes faced up. Instead of going down, I put them faced up. Or should I say face up, not faced up, face up. All right. That's it right there. I take more soil, cover them up. And what you want to do, you want to cover them up completely and just put a layer right over the top of them where you can't see none of the potatoes. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do. Then I'll come back, add a little bit of fertilizer. You don't have to add no fertilizer. That right there, they will grow just doing that right there. But I add a little bit of fertilizer. Just sprinkle a little bit on the top. And then I cover that up. That's slow release fertilizer, so it'll slowly release that once it gets moist or wet. All right, it's all covered up, and that's it. That's all it is to planting potatoes. And once it sprouts up and pops up, you start seeing the green foliage pop up through the soil. You let it grow up a little bit, then you cover it up with soil. It gets a little higher, you cover it up until it gets all the way to the top of the bag. So what I mean when I say let it grow out, once you start seeing the leaves come up and everything is doing good, you cover it up with soil again. When it pops out of the soil again, you cover it up, and you do that all the way until you get to the top like this right here, and then you'll just let it go. So you start off like I showed you. Put your potatoes down in the bottom, your seed potatoes or store-bought potatoes down in the bottom. Cover it up with some soil. When it pops out like that, then you cover it up with soil again, and you just keep repeating that all the way until you get to the top, and then you let it go. And how you know that it's ready to harvest? Once your leaves start turning yellow and brown and dying off, then you know it's time to harvest your potatoes. So the last step is, once you get it to this stage right here, you just water it down good, and then you just let it go.